You can use your Gmail mailbox to retrieve messages from 5 other email accounts in this one mailbox. So that's great for time management. Instead of having 5 different windows open or 5 different Outlook windows, you will have all of your messages right here in one inbox. So first you need to log in and make sure POP is enabled for the email address that you want to receive messages from. So I want messages from admin@Sue.0. I want to retrieve them in Susan@Sue.0. So I need to check my mail settings for admin@Sue.0. I'll go into mail setting. Under forwarding and POP, I see that POP is enabled. So that's great. POP is enabled. I'll save my changes. So your mail host must support POP for this to work. I'll go ahead and close this window. So now I'm logged in as Susan@Sue.0. I'm in the account section of my mail settings, and I want to get mail from another account using POP. So I'll select Add Mail Account You Own. The email address I want to get messages from is admin@Sue.0.com. Now I have to enter some settings. So my username is admin@Sue.0.com. I'll put in my password. Now this POP server, this will depend on what mail server you're using to get your messages, and you can get that from your mail host. Usually there will be a place in the help settings where they will have the POP3 server. You can also click Learn More here to get more information on these settings. So I happen to know that for Gmail, it's pop.gmail.com and the port is 995. I want to use a secure connection, and I want my incoming messages to be labeled admin@Sue.0.com. I can choose another label, or I just can choose not to have the label, but I like to know when I'm receiving a message from another email account. So I'll click Add Account. Okay, and my mail has been added. And then it will ask me if I also want to be able to send mail as admin@Sue.0. And for now, I will say no, because we'll look at how to do that in another movie. So I'll click Finish. Now it will take some time for all of those messages that were sent to admin@Sue.0 to come into my mailbox. You should give it at least half an hour per 1,000 messages. So I see now I have this new label called admin@Sue.0.com. And when new messages come in from admin@Sue.0.com, they will go into there. I'll go ahead and write myself a message so I can show you what that looks like. So I'm going to send a message to admin@Sue.0.com. And I'll send that message. And the mail fetcher will fetch the mail about once every 3 minutes. So I might need to check my inbox again to see when that message comes in. When I go to my account section, I see that the mail is being checked right now, so that mail is being downloaded. If I need to remove this account, I can click Delete, or I can click Edit Info if I need to make changes to the password or the server, for example. So I'm going to give this a few minutes to retrieve the messages. Okay, so my Google Talk notifier is showing all of these new messages coming up, and that means that my messages are now being received from my admin@Sue.0 account. And when I select this label, I see all of those messages that were sent to admin@Sue.0. So from now on, I will start getting messages from admin@Sue.0.com. And if a message goes into my inbox, it will have the label admin@Sue.0.com. So I know this was sent to my admin@Sue.0.com address. Now, if I want to be able to respond from my admin@Sue.0 address, I need to set that up separately, and we have another video that shows you how to do that. So you can do this with up to 5 email accounts. You can receive them in your one mailbox. I'm going to Mail Settings. I select Accounts, and if I need to add another account, I can choose Add a Mail Account. And I also get the information here on when this was last checked and how many messages were fetched. I can also view the history.